What is the truth about doing YouTube? Do you believe everything you watch on the internet about how YouTube has changed their lives? Come on, let's get straight into it. Okay, you're welcome to YouTube Made Easy, and we are going to be looking at the real truth behind YouTube and what exactly is it all about doing YouTube. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love doing YouTube. I must always start with that. It is a dream come true being able to have a voice and to be able to share my message. It really is. It's worth it, definitely. But we need to talk about the truth about doing YouTube. Not exactly what they tell you and all the highs and highs and highs and how they make money. No, we got to look at what goes on before we get to that point, okay? So, what's the truth about doing YouTube? First of all, it's hard work. Yes, it is a lot of hard work. Can you see how many videos I have here? It's a lot of hard work. You've got to be consistent. You've got to put out content. You've got to do your best. You've got to be able to research. You've got to be able to look for searchable content, create searchable content. There's a whole lot that goes behind doing YouTube, full time or part time or quarter time, whatever it is. There's a whole lot that goes into it. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not. It's not a magic wand that you wave and everything just turns to gold. No, there is a ton of work you first of all have to put into it. That's it. Because you need to first of all get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours. Now let's talk about getting the 4,000. No, let's talk about getting the 1,000 subscribers. I know a lot of people can decide to go and buy subscribers. But let me tell you something. Can you see what I'm showing you here? In the past 28 days, I have gained 673 subscribers. People are looking to gain 1, 2, 3, 10, 50, 100, 1,000 subscribers, and they've not been able to gain that for years. So it's a lot of work, right? It's a lot of work, a lot of time that has to be invested into creating quality content that will solve the problems of your subscribers. Remember, subscribers are human beings and they need solutions to their problems. And that is the reason why you, as a content creator, has to first of all come with the mindset of a solution provider. If you do not have the mindset of a solution provider and all you're thinking of is making a lot of money doing YouTube, you will burn out. You'll be tired. You will give up along the way. Because it needs you to be passionate about what you're teaching. It needs to be passionate about what you're sharing. It needs you to be passionate. Do it even without being paid. That's what YouTube is all about. Because if you start off thinking about, I'm going to make a ton of money, you'll get stuck and you will stop. And a lot of content creators have gotten stuck at that point. They've been on struggle bus and they've been thrown under the bus and they have stopped and gone out of YouTube, right? So first of all, there's a lot of work that goes into doing YouTube. Don't get it wrong. It's an interesting way of life because you are sharing what is passionately coming from inside of you. You are sharing part of what is inside of you with your community. So you love it, right? But you must know that you must get ready for the work that comes with it. Yes, probably you're thinking about it that maybe I will quit my 9 to 5 and get started. Let me show you something. This is the amount I earned in 1 month and within 28 days. Can this keep your body and soul together? I'm asking you. You definitely got to have something else that you're doing to sustain you while you wait for the full monetization. And I'm going to be doing a video about even getting monetized before monetization. Just look out for that video. Because there are other ways you can get monetized on YouTube without being monetized. And this channel is no exception. I got monetized way before I got YouTube AdSense monetization because I had products to sell. I had, a community to build. I had courses to sell. I had things that people would pay for. Do you have that? You need to be able to look into that. Yeah, Because a lot of times we think about AdSense as being the be all do all. No, there are other ways to monetization even before you get monetized by YouTube. So if you're thinking of quitting your 9 to 5 to be your own boss, think about it. You are quitting your 9 to 5 to go into a 24/7 work, a 24/7 job that you love, of course, that you'll have to do within the midnight. You'll have to do, in places where are quiet. You have to look for good equipment. You've got to look for, things that you're going to share with people. You got to look for so many things, people. It's a great job, but it is work. Remember that. It's not a magic wand that you wave. It is not a get rich quick scheme that you expect to enter into and all your life's problems are solved. No, don't forget you come with the mind of a what? Solution provider. That's it. Number two is that you have to be consistent. Don't forget, the first thing is that it's not a get rich quick scheme. Well, number two is that you have to be consistent. You can't just come around, right? Like I told you, look at my videos. I have over 1,000 videos on this income strategies channel, right? And I'm still creating more. And I'm still doing live streams because I want to be consistent. I don't want to abandon it. I don't want you to come into YouTube thinking that I'll just jump 1 or 2 videos and run away. No, you have to be consistent. You have to research. You have to come up with content that people need, that will keep people coming back to your channel, right? You have to be ready to answer people's questions and guide them and help them, direct them. You have to be able to, let me show you in the comments. You have to be able to answer, let me say, I've responded. You have to be able to answer people's questions. These are people's questions. You have to be able to answer them. You must be engaging because this is a ministry, it's a passion, it's a mission, it's a movement. You must be willing to talk to people. You must be willing to help them, and you can't do that from a selfish point of view. You cannot do that from a selfish place. You must be selfless. And you must be consistent. Continue dropping content, making sure the content is quality so that people will enjoy it. These are live streams. You can do live streams. I do live streams on this channel twice a day, as much as possible, and sometimes maybe once a day. Yeah, I post videos once a day. That means at least 2 contents of mine go out every day. You must be willing to do that work. Consistency is key. You don't want to come in and then you disappear. No, you want to be remembered. You want your customers, which are your audience on YouTube, to always want to come back to watch. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Then, of course, the truth about YouTube is that it pays off at the end. Yes, it is worth it. It is worth it, my people, because eventually you are building what I call a passive money making machine. Can you see what I'm talking about? Apart from this AdSense that I made, let me see exactly how much I made yesterday. Can you see that? I made $1.14. It may look like a small amount of money, but because of my plan to get to 20,000 subscribers this year, I know that I can quadruple this in a day, or probably make it times 5 in a day. So you can see that this now becomes an income generating machine that is passive for you. Eventually, it will pay off. It may not make sense at the beginning because you are putting in a lot of work. You are consistently uploading, content because you don't want to disappear in the minds of your customers, your audience. You want to always be on top of mind. So anytime they see your content, they see your videos, they are eager to come and watch. They're eager to come and see what you have for them. So you must be consistent. And then let me tell you something. When you put in this work, when you do it with all your heart, in the long run, my dears, it pays off. Because not only am I getting AdSense money, I'm also getting money from other sources through this YouTube. And that is really good. And it is really good income. Let me tell you the truth. Yeah, it is really good income. And I tell you, it definitely will pay your bills because you are creating a library of work that people will be paying you for years and years and years afterwards. Okay, I'm going to be doing a video on how you can, go viral, right? And create content that people will always search for. And then you will have evergreen content that people will always be looking for on the internet, and you will always be there. I'm going to still do a video. Look out for that video very soon. But let me tell you something. These three things that are the truths about doing YouTube. First is a lot of hard work. Know that it's not a magic one that you wave and everything just turns to gold. You have to put in the work. You must be consistent. You must be ready to answer questions, to engage with your audience, to create community, to make people feel happy in your space. And then in the long run, it pays off. I hope I've been able to convince you that there are so many merits of doing YouTube, but at the same time, you got to put in the work, the energy, the resourcefulness. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so. It helps the channel to reach more people so that we can all do content creation the right way. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.